right? Yeah. Good morning, Dana. Good morning, Daniel.
Good morning.
Nice to see everyone here again on this Sunday morning. Last week, I was thinking that, oh, maybe this week I'm not teaching or not guiding. It might be another venerable bhikkhuni that will come over to Dhammadharini. But into yesterday, early in the morning, we have a meeting and then found that, oh, I'm the one that will come here. Good morning. So I'm glad to see you all again so we can practice together. Sukhi hotu. Arogya hotu. Nibbana pachaya hotu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Please have a seat. And this afternoon as well, 1 p.m. we will have a sutta study together. And do you know about the sutta that we choose for this week? No, that is perhaps you can prepare for that. The sutta name is Magandiya Sutta. Magandiya Sutta. Let me find the number. Is Majjhima Nikaya number 75, Magandiya Sutta. Yeah. If you will join in the afternoon, perhaps you can have a look first before we are joining the afternoon program of the Sutta study. Good morning. Nice to see you. Today, we will continue the last week exercise, which is sympathetic joy meditation, but the part 2. So today we will do on remembering, contemplate the achievement and success of our loved one or our family members, our good friends. Yeah. So firstly, you will first go to recollect our own achievement. You can do that for about 20 minutes. And then the second step, you go to contemplate on the achievement of your loved one, of your family members, or your good friends. Yeah, try to do that. Yeah. And then I will check with you what comes up. Just have a try. Yeah. So please take your comfort posture. I'll ring the bell for us to start this morning session. So please sit comfortably. Relax the body. If you are wearing a watch, your belt, you can loosen it to give some comfort to the body, not tighten. If you are wearing an ice bag, you can remove it, put it aside. So breathing in gently. Breathing out. Release the tiredness in the body. Breathing in gently. Breathing out. Release the tiredness from the body. Breathing in gently. Breathing out. Release the tiredness from the body. Now you may feel the touching point between the bottom and the cushion. Is there any pressure? Perhaps you may feel the heaviness at the touching point from the bottom to the cushion. Then you can release the tense and heaviness from the body through the cushion. Just release it out gently. Breathing in gently and breathing out. Release the tension in the body. When you're hearing the sound, just noting the ear faculty, hearing, hearing, hearing. Then come back to your breathing. Breathing in gently and breathing out. Release the tense from the body. Breathing in gently maybe you can feel the movement at your chest when you're breathing in and breathing out. Release the tightness from the body through your out breath. If you feel any tense, obvious feeling at any part of your body, so look at that with your mind. Touch the tension part of your body, which is obvious. Touch it with your mind. At the same time, take a gentle breath. Breathing in gently. And now you're breathing out. Release the tense on that part that you touched just now. Release the tense at that part and release it out with your out breath. Breathing in gently and breathing out. Release the tiredness from the body. Now you are alone at your own space. No one is disturbing you. Hearing the sound outside, just note it. Hearing, go it slow, note it. Hearing, hearing. sometimes the condition is not perfect, but there is a sound around when we sit meditate, but it's fine. Why? Because we learn how to cope with it. So whatever condition, we're still able to meditate. So label it at your mind, hearing slowly, hearing, hearing. When you label it slowly, hearing, then the mind will become more calm. After you note hearing, come back to the breath, breathing in gently, breathing out, release the tiredness in the mind and in the body. Breathing in gently and breathing out, release the tense, the tiredness of the body and the mind. Flow from our breathing out. Now try to look at your body. Is there any part of the body have the sensation of pain or tense, or there's a sensation of warm, or there's a sensation of cooling the breeze? So noting that it's a bodily feeling. We do not identify the feeling. We do not identify with the sound that we hear. It is just the feeling aggregate. That is just the hearing consciousness. Seeing this consciousness of hearing arise and it pass away. Another hearing arise when the sound is around and passing away. And now you hear no more human voices, but the sound of the bird around. This hearing arising and it pass away from moment to moment. And we're hearing the sound of the dropping of the rain on the roof. It arising and passing away. Just the consciousness that aware about all these things outside and aware about this consciousness of feeling arise inside the body. And also it arises in our mind, moment to moment, as you can see just now. There's a consciousness, there's a feeling, there's the body. They may arise the perception of good meditation environment and unpleasant meditation environment. May arise a feeling of dislike, neutral, a feeling of like. It's just the aggregate of the five aggregate that the Buddha say human beings are made up of just these five aggregate. There's no I, but just these five aggregate that operating every day, hour to hour, second to second, moment to moment. When you look into yourself, you look into ourselves, you contemplate on the mind and the body reaction, then we understand deeper, and we don't identify it with a feeling. We do not identify with the perception that arises. We do not identify with thoughts that arise many, many times in our mind every day. So it helps to clear out things that unhealthy for the mind. Makes the mind more calm, clear, and light. You don't feel the heaviness in the body or even in the mind. So now you have settled down your mind and calm. Please go on to remembering your own achievement and success, not long before or at present or since your childhood. Remembering that for 10 minutes, and then you go on to remembering the success and achievement of your loved one and rejoice in that as much as you can. Recollecting the achievement of your family members and your good friends as much as you can and rejoice in them. For another 10 minutes, I'll leave you here and I'll ring the bell and come to the end of the session. We have come to the end of the sitting meditation session. Please bring your mind back to the body and take a deep breath 3 times. And when you are ready, you may open your eyes gently. Good morning again, everyone. So before we start discussion or sharing here, after today's morning meditation session, there is recite Namo Tassa 3 times. Before that, Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Yes. Anyone here would like to share something with me? How do you feel this week?
Better.
Mm.
It's like you said last week, it's easier to look at someone else, family, children. You, as a parent, you're proud of your children,
Sure.
especially when they do things that you were never able to do. So it's easier to find that spot. It's better sitting today than last week. Harder to say, I'm proud of myself for something.
Yes.
Still have to work on that.
Thank you. So our friends here share when contemplate on the family members and his loved one, his children, their achievement, that's something they can do that even like father himself are unable to do. He rejoices in that and happy in that. That's more easier for him in compared to recollect on his own achievement. But he feels he's doing better today than last week. Yeah. Thank you. Happy to see that. How about you online? Daniel?
I'm happy to share, but I think Diana has her hand raised.
Sorry, say again.
I'm happy to share, but I think Diana has her hand raised.
Let me see. Yeah, I see Diana now. You give me a second, please. Let me recharge my laptop. I see the light on. Moment, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is it all right?
Yeah, but how? What if I go up on the hill and hide beside the road? Too much can go wrong. Yeah, and they got on that. They're like they didn't alarm me.
A second,
Hey, that's it. I'm lost. Good. I decided to barn.
Are you ready for me?
Hey, Shannon, comes in. Give me a pail of water. Right.
I think you turned off your camera.
Hey, please, Diana.
Okay. You would be talking about our own achievements. I've been involved with a theater group that is right here in Santa Rosa. It's a short play festival where they had submissions from all over the world, and the theme was tyranny. So they were to write short plays on the theme. The theme was tyranny, and I directed one of them. And we opened yesterday, and I had a veteran from the Vietnam War telling me that mine, which was set in the Ukraine, it touched him because he had spent time in Kharkiv and Kiev, and I had compliments from other people, but the veteran touched my heart, saying that mine had touched him. And the people not wanting, the Jewish couple not wanting to leave their home, they were trying to make things normal for their son so he could have his bar mitzvah with his friends, even though everything was destroyed around them. They were holding school in the subway, and even though their temple had been bombed, they were holding their services in the basement, and his bar mitzvah would be held in the basement. So, and her mother wanted them to leave with her to Kiev. So this was taking place before Kiev was attacked. And it was written by somebody who'd spent time over there. So, I felt very proud of my actors, and so the achievement of others, and they performed it very well, and I felt proud of my achievement in my direction of them as well, because I have portrayed a Jew on stage myself, though mine was World War II. So it's teaching from history. Let's not make the same mistakes that we made before, so feeling good about my achievement. So we have one more performance today if anybody wants to see it. It's over at the California on 7th Street. I'm not trying to advertise, I'm just saying that this is something that I'm proud of. Thank you. And it's only one of the short plays. There's 10 of them.
Can you hear us? We can't hear you. Oh,
Hi,
there we go.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, Diana, thank you for sharing. So, before the battery cut off, I heard what you say. You rejoice and feel proud of your friends, which you recollect, yeah, of difficulty they have and how they overcome those. And did you rejoice, like, how is the feeling? Is it like a very strong feeling of sympathetic joys on their achievement, their capability to overcome those difficulty?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Is that the feeling that arise, the delight, the rejoice in their achievement of overcome those difficulty, is a feeling that very strong. Yeah, that what I was asking about, to check your feeling that arise.
I rejoice in, because the subject matter that I was in our play was, I feel very strongly about, since it deals with Ukraine and the attacks on Ukraine. And I felt very strongly about what we were basically talking about, but also about what my actors were, what I wanted them to bring forward in what they felt.
Mm.
And then I'm proud of how they did it. So and they did it very well. So I'm proud of their achievement too.
Right.
So it's my achievement, and I'm proud of their achievement. So when they perform, because once it's on the stage and they're performing, I have to let go of it. No more notes. So they did it magnificently yesterday, and and I just told them you guys were wonderful, and they have one more time to do it today. It's not these aren't memorized pieces. They're up there reading off the script, but it was still wonderful, and they did it very, very well. And off of just one rehearsal, it's like sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. They just because there's still humor in the pieces. You still have to have humor, but you think of the circumstances that they're living, that the actual Ukrainians are living in, and these are Jewish people living in Ukraine, and what's happening, what's truly happening. And these people are in grave, and these people are in danger, but they want to make life as normal as they can for their child.
Yes. So when you contemplate on this, so during this the arising of this feeling, you are happy and proud of them because they're able to overcome that. And I also would invite you to note that the arise of the feeling of compassion of you in you towards them for the difficulty that for what is actually happened there, you see that, and I want you to note your compassion arise as well during you recollect that. And we understand that there's no perfection in this world, in this samsara, right? And when we see this thing, we arise a feeling of compassion and to them, but at the same time, also this compassion also should be towards ourselves at the same time, because you are aware about your feeling when you when you see their condition, you feel the pain, right? You feel the pain in your heart, and at the same time, so we need to have compassion toward ourselves, that sometimes there are limited things that we're able to do is beyond our control, right? What happened in the world. With that, you also embrace yourself with the compassion.
I'm never embarrassed about my compassion.
Embrace, yeah. Embracing yourself for what's happened in this world. Yeah.
Well, it's one way actors can do that, though, is convey the message. And by acting it out, people can see it and visualize it. Because
So
sometimes people can't visualize it till it's put before them.
So we note that feeling arise, and we heal ourselves with compassion towards ourselves, and understanding that this world is not perfect and the condition always change. You know, there are things that we're able to work on to help, to put in action to help, but there are things that beyond our capability. Not only us. There's the law of the universe is impermanent, so everything is keep changing inside, outside. Even our bodily health, our health, is not under our control. So when the condition come like that, we arise the compassion to ourselves and understanding that, and make our mind will be more strong in handling that. And thing will change. So what it's helpful for us is be our mind be strong, then all the outside difficulty will minimize. Yeah. Thanks for your sharing this morning.
Thank you, Aya.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now our friends here. I didn't see any hands up. Maybe okay, please.
Two parents and my brother.
Yep.
And I feel like maybe just as a younger person, sometimes I can get frustrated with my parents. But I felt when I was thinking about all their achievements, especially how they've overcome a lot of adversity in their lives, I felt a lot more compassion towards them. And then also my brother, who, when we get along, but siblings sometimes get in arguments or whatever. But when I thought about his achievements too, I certainly felt a lot more positive emotion, and did feel like I was able to kind of move past some of the frustrations that I would have towards these people and see them in a more compassionate way.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. How about for yourself? Are you able to recollect your own achievement and rejoice in that?
Yeah. And like we've been saying, it's definitely a little bit harder to recollect your own achievements. I feel like it's easier to list off the achievements of people around me. I can think of my achievements. Maybe it's just a little bit lower to recollect it. And but I feel like looking at other people's achievements almost makes it a little bit easier to start acknowledging my own achievements.
Good try, Sadhu. So our friends here were sharing being a child of parents, so sometimes he feel like frustrated with the parents. But this morning when we collect the achievement of parents, he do feel the rejoice. And also with his brother, sometimes they don't get along together, but when we collect his achievement, he felt like now he can see the positive side of the brother, and he feels better. Yeah. And at the same time, he felt compassion for the parents for what they have experienced in their life to go through those adversity. So, sometimes when we do this exercise of mudita, sympathetic joy meditation, even though we our intention is to remembering achievement of the loved one, of our family members, or our good friends, but sometimes it arises in parallel with the feeling of compassion or feeling of hatred. It happened to some people as well. So these different feelings arise together with what we intention initially. It is normal, because then you see your mind, every individual, the mind state is different. So you see what arises then we tackle the problem or something, emotional state that unpleasant. So we know that, then we're able to handle more clearly, rather than like when we are not in sitting meditation, then we might not aware about what arise. Yeah, what run in the mind, what emotion arise, why we not aware about that. Yeah, and I think this is a good time to handle the mind, see what's happened to it more clearly, to know the mind. How about Daniel Shanky? May I invite you to share a little bit this morning in 1 minute, please?
Sure, I'll try to keep it quick. I guess for like most people, it's difficult to rejoice in oneself versus other people. And I can't speak for everyone, but I sometimes wonder for me if that's not because I'm very aware of my own imperfections and mistakes because I've lived myself for a while, and not in other people. I don't know their personal experience in the same way, and so maybe it's easier to kind of lionize their achievements. So I'm wondering maybe if some of what I couldn't do to generate rejoicing in my own achievements is to recognize that they're just as imperfect as I am and they struggle just the same. And so if they've achieved something and that's worth looking at, maybe I should think about myself the same way. So
I see. And you also can remember the achievement of your pets.
sure.
He or she?
Wait, the achievement of my pets?
Yeah. You can
Oh,
recollect that too. This a loved one,
okay.
no?
Yeah, that's true. Okay. My cats. Yeah.
Yeah, see, he or she, your pets.
She. So
Okay. So how she got, learn something new, yeah, since you adopt her, you can recollect in that. I
that's
rejoice
true.
in that too. Yeah. Right. How about Nancy?
Good morning.
Yeah,
I
I'd like to hear from you.
when I try to direct my mind to swim in this sea of merit, it's soothing, as opposed to focusing on my flaws and failures. And then I go to my close friends and I think of their merit and their great generosity. And then what washes over me is gratitude. It's a good feeling. It's I the worries go away for a bit, and I feel very grateful for where I am in this place, in this now. Thank you.
Great, great. For you able to do that, sometimes it arises the feeling of gratitude as well. Yeah, that reflects our mind quality. That's good. That's good. So now come to the end of the session, and if next week we will meet again, then we will come to the part 3, the part 3 of sympathetic joy meditation. If that not happen, it's fine. Condition change, then we will have another Venerable Bhikkhuni that share perhaps different type of meditation with all of you. But I believe in future we can exercise together and discuss together in this. So before that, I would like to let you know in the afternoon, 1 p.m. to 2:30, we will discuss on the Sutta, Magandiya Sutta, for the Sutta study. If you have interest, then you please join. If you have other appointment, other dates, it's fine. We can meet again next time. So I would like to invite everyone to share your merits of this morning meditation together. We would like to share this merit with the deities, the protection deva, protective deity around us this morning. In this contemplation, the cultivation of bhavana meditation and the discussion on the Dhamma in our life. We also would like to share these merits with each and everyone here, to share with your loved one, to share with your family members, and to share with all the beings around, those seen or unseen, and those in need for the merits, for the condition that arise in them. May everyone working delightfully on the path, smoothly, and get good friends around that could support them. And may the Buddha teaching last long so that all living beings in the world would benefit from it and live more happily and at ease, and eventually achieve the final enlightenment, to free from all kind of suffering. Buddhang sasanam chirang titatu. Buddha sasanam chirang titatu. Buddha sasanam chirang titatu. Akasatha chabumata devanaga mahidika. Punyang tang anumohoditva chirang rakantu Buddha sasanang. Akasatha chabumata devanaga mahidika. Punyang tang anumohoditva chirang rakantu Buddha desanang. Akasatha chabumata devanaga mahidika. Punyang tang anumohoditva chirang rakantu mang parang. Sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu,
sadhu.
sadhu.
Okay. Have a nice day, everyone. See you next time.
Thank you, Aya.
Yeah, it's the 1 p.m. on Zoom.
Sorry?
The 1 p.m. Sutta teaching, is that also on Zoom?
Yes, I will share the sutta in the afternoon session, discussion, yeah?
I wasn't sure. The email, it looked like it was in person, but
So the sutta is from Majjhima Nikaya, number 75.
there's a link to it in the email.
Oh,
I
I'm not sure if they have shared online, but if you search online with Magandiya Sutta, and I can write here for you, and then you can
Actually,
easily find it.
it's,
Or you would,
yeah,
if you would like.
there's a link in your email and it comes up to suttacentral.net with the
I
middle
see.
courses of 75 with
Yes.
Megandia. So
Yes, right, that one.
I will check it out. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank
See
you.
you soon. Bye.